Hey, surprise, you've got Trace instead of Joe. We are making 5-second chocolate slice. I am going to be making it with you guys. So if you are cooking along at home, grab your cookbook out. It is on page 280 and hopefully you've got all your ingredients out ready to go. This was probably one of the first recipes that we made that went a little bit cray-cray. It is an oldie. It's been in our recipe repertoire for a really long time. Definitely an oldie. It's been around from the get-go of us prior to us even becoming Additive-Free Lifestyle when we were sister mixing back in the day. And yeah, it's brilliant. So 280, grab your book out if you've got it. If you don't, you better best get on and buy one. And let's get cracking. So I've already got my oven going. I've got my tin, just an everyday lined, like regular slice tray, slice tin, slice tray, whatever you call it. Now you do need to have your butter really soft. So if you haven't got really soft butter, which I don't, currently in Tasmania, I think we've floated off to Antarctica, I'm going to have to just melt it a little bit. So this is going to take a little longer than 5 seconds because I'm just going to soften it up a little bit in my thermi while I talk to you guys. So I need 130 grams. You do need your butter very, very soft. Nailed it. That's so good. All right, let's soften that. Okay. I'm just going to do it for a little bit, only on temp 37 because I don't want it runny. I'm just going to give it a quick softener. All right, so while that's doing that, and this is not normally a part of the steps, ask me some questions. Hello from Queensland. Probably sure it's warmer up in Queensland than it is in Tassie at the moment. I have literally got on like Ugg booty boot things. It's chilly, but that's all good. I actually don't mind it. Let me know if you've got our book, either of them. Let me know your favorite recipe from it. Give me some things. Hi from Wollongong. That used to be part of my old stomping ground when I lived in Nowra. Used to head up to Wollongong every now and then. Lived in Nowra for a very long time. All right, that's softened up enough in there. It doesn't need to be runny. Like I said, you just want it soft. So room temperature is normally fine, unless it's freezing cold, although I do have the wood heater going. All right, 100 grams of brown sugar. Now, you guys that have cooked with me before, you know that, random things change every now and then. I don't have any brown sugar, I've got coconut sugar, so I'm just going with that. So brown sugar, coconut sugar, Rapadura sugar, raw sugar would be fine as well. Pretty much any sugar actually is fine. The brown sugars and the coconut sugars and the Rapadura sugars gives it a slightly, I guess, creamy sort of texture. So let me just scrape this off. So that's what you want there. All right, so what did I say? 100 grams of brown sugar. You can reduce that down as well if you don't want quite 100 grams. Then don't feel like you have to put 100 grams in either. So 100 grams of sugar, 75 grams of coconut, oops, went off screen, 75 grams of coconut. I'm not like Jo, I don't have all the glass containers. Her kitchen looks great. I do think I might go and invest in some though, because they do look amazing. But still running with the old bad boys that I've got here. 75 grams of coconut, 3 large eggs, stick that back over there, 3 eggs, now that one's let's not use that one, could be a bit gross. All right, I'm not really following along the questions there, so hopefully I'm not missing any. I'm trying to get all this in quickly. But I do want to know, I will go back and answer any questions that you guys have asked. So please, if you do have questions, don't be afraid to ask. And let me know if you've got either of our cookbooks and what your favourite recipe is from them. So if you do have them and what your favourite recipe is. So 3 eggs, 175 grams of flour, plain flour first. dishwasher's going, so beg my pardon for the noise over there. Oh, good. 75 grams of plain flour, 65 grams of self-raising flour, 65 grams of self-raising flour, a bit more, and then some cocoa. Now, where have I set that? No, right over there. Some cocoa. So, again, I don't measure very well. It says 5 grams. It's about a tablespoon. So, it depends. You might want it darker. You might want it lighter. That is that. And then we just mix her up. Put it in the dish. Put it in the oven. So 5 seconds, speed 5, I think it is. Oh, that wasn't 5 seconds. I still have my timer going for melting my butter. Now, sometimes, depending on your butter, mine wasn't fully soft. You do need to scrape the sides and do it again. But mostly, it is Dunsky. So, all right. Oh, hang on. There is a little bit up the edges. I might have spoke too soon. All right, give that a mix. And that is our chocolate slice that I will transfer over to here. Who has made this slice before? Like, let me know if you've made this slice before as well, and what you thought of it, and what your kids or your husband or your partner, friends, work colleagues, whatever, what they thought of it. You can zhuzh it up, I suppose. You could throw some chocolate chips through it. You could throw a handful of like cornflakes even if you wanted that crunchiness in it. What I mostly do is use wet fingers, but my sink is way over there and you guys are here and that's not going to work. So what I'm going to do is press this out as best as I can with a knife. Again, it's a little bit sticky, so if it was damp, like a damp knife or damp fingers, you would be able to sort of do this a little easier. And don't be scared about pressing a slice down with damp fingers. You feel like you're making it really moist and really wet, but it actually cooks up totally fine. So don't be too stressed about that if you ever have to do that. Who's excited about our new party book? That is coming along nicely. We've got a draft copy this morning, so we're super excited to get that out to you guys, so that you guys can start partying additive-free. All right, that, dear friends, there's a little bit left in here, so I'm just going to scrape that out, is it. Now, this will go into the oven, I think it's about 15-20 minutes, and then I will just ice it with the basic icing recipe that's in the cookbook as well. Once it's cold, like I'll let it go cold, and then this freezes really well, so you can make a double batch, put one in the freezer, keep one for your lunches this week. It's a brilliant school lunchbox snack. Like, you can, like I said, I've used coconut sugar. You can reduce the sugar content down a lot. You could leave it out if that's what you want to do. It won't really affect the recipe. You might need to add a little bit of extra flour if it is, because if you've left, you know, the sugar content out, you'll need something to sort of make up that mixture. But mostly, I generally add only about 50 grams of sugar instead of the 100, and I don't add anything else. So that will go in the oven. And that is our 5-second chocolate slice. Super fast, super quick. I'll throw that in the oven, and I'll check if there's any questions, and then we'll go from there. So that's it. All right. Who wants me to answer the questions? Probably everyone. I'll have to come around. Hang on. Where's the tea towel? All right. I've got the little puppy dog outside there. Little terrorist he is. Okay. Let's see what questions I've got going on here. Do you lick the bowl? Sometimes. I've made the slice before too. It's the best. Everyone loved it. Lemon Kiss biscuits, yum. You could put some peppermint essential oil in it, absolutely, or you could just add that to the icing if that's what you wanted to do. I haven't, but I think I'll try it now. Get out there, Amy. It's one of the best ones. It's so fast as well. I used to make it after school, like ready for the next school day, because it was so fast to make. I have both books, and butter chicken is our favorite. Love a good butter chicken. Love the Mexican spice mix and the KF seasoning. Lemon muffins are amazing as well. I have both the cookbooks. Tiny Teddies are a hit with the toddlers, and I love the boosted burger recipes from the first book. Both books, caramel slice is my fave. My daughter made that the other day. Could you do this egg-free? I'm not an egg-free expert at all, so I'm not sure. Hopefully someone else can answer you there. I'm sure there is a way to make it egg-free. It's just definitely not, I'm not an expert at that. I have both recipe cookbooks and love them both. Central, everyone loves the deviled sausages, but there's loads of others. I have both the cookbooks, love the sweet and sour chicken meatballs, got both the books. Good morning from South Australia, morning right back at ya. It's freezing in Melbourne today too, but we're still in lockdown. It's heartbreaking. It's not ideal at all, any way, shape or form. Could you please do a thing using the blade cover? I don't have a fancy TM36, so I can't do a thing using the blade cover because I don't have one. So no, I can't, sorry. How satisfying is getting the weight the first go? So good. All right, that is it from me. Where's the puppy? I will show you the little terrorist. Hello. Say hello to everybody. Oh, hello. You don't want to be on camera. Hello. You want to stay there? Oh, hello. What are you doing? Yes. Oh, I'm lucky your nose wasn't in there. Hello. Sit down. Bodhi, sit. Bodhi, sit. Oh, good boy. There he is. No, that's not what you do to my arm. Thank you. All right, that is him. I will get going. I'll talk to you guys all much later. Bye.